movie tree.
Howdy, branches, and welcome to a topic episode of the Movie Tree podcast, where we're going to evaluate. No,
Review?
elevate your experience.
Yes.
And review a new film or a coming film.
Yeah, coming soon, yeah.
Soon to be.
Yeah.
Film Elevation, starring, well, I don't know, do you want to give us some facts about it first up?
Yeah,
Or?
so we got here from a request by our good friend Rose of Pixel Scene Media. You recall she's also got us to do Michael Keaton's Knox Goes Away.
Very good.
As well as Coup, which we enjoyed both of those.
Yep.
So big thanks to Vertical Entertainment and Pixel Scene for the advanced screening that we got.
Send us some good ones, aren't they?
Yes, they are. So the storyline. So a single father and two women venture from the safety of their homes to face monstrous creatures to save the life of a young boy. No point asking when you first watched it because it was literally the other day.
Certainly was.
No score on IMDb because this movie is still listed as being in post-production on IMDb.
Yep.
And again, with Rotten Tomatoes, no scores.
So there will also be no spoilers today.
No spoilers today. Oh, well, we can go spoilers, but we won't do it until later.
Yeah, we'll do it afterwards.
Do it afterwards.
Yep.
On a budget is estimated to be about $18 million, which I actually thought it might have been a little bit higher. But I think the locations kind of, you don't need to do anything with the locations. They're already there.
Wait till we get into it.
Box office, obviously nothing. It's going to be released on November 7th this year. It's going to have a limited US cinemas run. No word on an Aussie cinema release, but we know with Knox Goes Away that has had a limited Aussie release. So
yeah, I don't think Coup has had any.
No, Coup hasn't had any. I honestly think we'll see this go straight to streaming.
I hope so.
But I think that's probably where it needs to go.
It is, yep. Agreed.
Runtime of an hour and 38 minutes. Directed by George Nolfi, who also directed The Adjustment Bureau and The Banker, and he also wrote Ocean's 12, The Sentinel, and The Bourne Ultimatum.
Not bad.
The cast, Marina Baccarin, who we know as Deadpool's Misso. Anthony Mackie, obviously, is Captain America, as we know. Maddie Hassan, who I've never heard of before.
No,
and Shauna Earp as well, who I'd never heard of before. So, and it's a very small cast.
Yeah, yeah.
Very, very tiny cast.
Works well into the budget.
Does. Was shot last year. It was shot in November 2022 and shot for 6 months.
2022?
Yeah, so shot for 6 months. So it wrapped up.
So 2 years ago almost.
It's almost been a year in post-production.
Yeah.
Shot mainly around Golden and Boulder in Colorado.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking good.
Boulder,
Colorado. We're not doing our scores out of 5, and we didn't skin any smoke wagons.
We'll just do our IMDb.
Can you please give me your thoughts on IMDb score out of 10?
Oh, well, straight up, this is a really solid film, especially for an $18 million budget alien feature. They narrowed the cast down to 3, really, and 2 of them are fantastic in Mackie and Baccarin. It doesn't suffer from the seen this before syndrome, which is good because, especially with a saturated market of apocalyptic alien films, that can happen really quick. I didn't feel that come on in this at all. I reckon they could really polish it up with the score. I love a good score, and there is a moment in this film where they have this piano theme playing, and it's and 2 people are talking, and the consequences of their chat are meaningful, but the piano theme they have in the background is awesome, and I'm like, if they just kept that single tone for the whole film, you wouldn't have to change it up at all, and I think that would have really heightened it. The cinematography is stunning, and when it's not stunning, it's interesting, and when it's not interesting, it's smart use of locations as well with an $18 million budget. The CGI is what it is for $18 million, but it doesn't hinder the movie at all. I hope this gets a Netflix or a proper streaming release, not Tubi or something. I don't think it'll go there at all, but 100% this has to be a Netflix.
I could see this going to
Amazon.
Yeah, I was going to say Amazon could pick this up as well.
And I can guarantee within the first day or 2 it'll be in the top films.
Yep.
As soon as people see the premise and then they watch it, it'll be up there. It'll be like top 2, I reckon. And after that, after it does get in that top 2, I reckon it's sequel city for this type of film.
Yeah.
And the storyline has sequels written.
It's
all over it. My IMDb score, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, very good.
I put it up there with, as we've said recently, anyone who listens to our podcast, we love a Gerard Butler, not a mainstream, like more of his
streaming movie,
his side quest movies. This is sort of a Gerard Butler side quest film.
You could easily see Butler in this.
Absolutely, you could, and you'd love it just the same as the other ones he's in. So, and Mackie's basically taken up the role of Gerard Butler in that side quest role, and it's very good. Yep. What about you, mate? Thoughts?
I mean, you said it does have a point of difference to other post-apocalyptic stuff. I couldn't help but cast my mind back to A Quiet Place a little bit for this, though. Yeah. And the comparisons are there. So you've got the monsters track you via sound versus they track you via breathing. They can't swim versus they can't go above 8,000 feet. Deaf kid versus sick kid. Death angels versus reapers. Remote New York versus remote Colorado. But that doesn't mean this movie doesn't work. It works on every level. And for the most part, it adds to the Earth Overrun hashtag genre really well. And with, no spoilers, with a twist at the end, which, again, like you said, it's got Sequel City written all over it. And this isn't a spoiler. It does tease a sequel at the end. So I honestly think, you're right, if this gains legs streaming-wise, 100% it'll get a sequel.
If this drops on Netflix, it's going top movies within a week, 100%. And I reckon Netflix would be smart to just go, hey, you did this with 18 mil. Here's 20.
Yeah, or here's 35.
Yeah, here's 35 to give me another one.
Great turns even from Mackie and Baccarin, especially Anthony Mackie. I feel like he's gone, right, this isn't Marvel.
Yeah.
I'm not Captain America here, but this is me on my own. Almost a character piece, really, for him.
Yeah. Yep.
Playing that concerned dad.
Whoever his agent is, they're smart. They haven't sent him down a rabbit hole here to some junk that like Aaron Eckhart's doing now.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
And even Maddie Hassan in the supporting role as Kate was really good as well. Gorgeous setting. You can't fault the scenery or the production design. It's absolutely top notch. The CGI monsters, I thought the monsters looked really good.
I love the bit in the trees.
Yeah.
Sorry. There you go. No, that's not a spoiler.
That's in the trailer.
The look of them, they're hidden really well.
They do. They keep them out of sight, but when they do show them, they show them fully.
And where they need to show them fully, obviously they can't just use them in the open often. They use good shrouding.
It's Jaws 101.
Yeah.
Don't show the monster.
Yeah. And it works to the budget as well, especially with these types of monsters. You haven't got a mechanical shark there, so it's very well done.
Like you said, the CGI is what it is for 18 mil, but it doesn't detract from the experience at all. I think where this falls down a little bit for me, though, is the pacing is off at times on it.
Yeah.
And the tension just doesn't seem to build like it should. And like you, I think they used the score too sparingly.
Yeah.
Especially there were certain scenes there where, okay, A Quiet Place, and I'm going back to the comparison, A Quiet Place builds tension through silence.
Yep.
Because that's the way the movie's set up. This movie needed to build tension through some scoring at times, and it just didn't do that. Also, at an hour and a half, I think it was maybe 10 to 15 minutes too short.
Ooh, you reckon?
I almost feel like they rushed the final act a little bit.
Yeah. I can't go into the details, so.
I thought this also, about halfway through, I thought this would make a really good HBO or FX series.
Yes,
as well.
Very much. You'd think it could be like that.
But still, the relationship between Mackie and Baccarin, for me, they carry this to a score of 7.
Yep.
Same as you. Yeah. But I think if IMDb let you do halves, I would have done 6.5.
Yeah, closer to closer to 7, closer to 6 than 8 for me as well.
Yep. Did you have a best on ground?
I'd give it to Mackie.
Yeah.
For sure. Yep.
Yeah.
What about you?
I had Anthony Mackie. And I also had no worst on ground because I didn't think anyone was inherently bad. There were some background people and stuff.
Maybe give it to Maddie.
Maddie Hassan.
I didn't really like her.
Didn't like her?
No, she had enough meat in her role to put in a better effort, I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right. Soundtrack and score, I didn't get you to do it, but I looked up the composer.
Yep.
And it's H. Scott Selena, who I'd never heard of. He's done 58 movies before this, but nothing that leaps out.
Okay. Cool.
For anything. Would you watch it again?
I will if it gives me the opportunity for sequels.
That's what I said. If a sequel gets made, I would watch it again.
Yeah, you'd want to line them up.
Yeah,
I reckon.
Should the listeners watch it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think you'd rush to cinemas to see it.
No,
but it would be a really, really good streaming movie on a rainy day.
Absolutely. Like even Friday night, Saturday night, you get home or you're watching TV and you see that rock up on your streaming. I'd 100% watch that.
Absolutely. Did we want to do spoilers or not?
No, I don't think we do.
No, okay. No spoilers for the papers.
This early on, I don't know why anyone would want to listen to spoilers.
Yeah, true. That's true. But yeah, definitely it's worth a watch. I think Mackie's really, really good. It's like he's sunk his teeth into this. And Baccarin as well. Anything else to add?
Nothing really.
Just a good movie, wasn't it?
It was a good movie. And I'd have to say they've sent us 3 good ones now.
They have, yeah.
Coop.
And they sent us one. Sent us one we couldn't do, which also looked good. That Across the River and Into the Trees was the other one.
Yeah,
but we didn't. Due to time issues, we couldn't do that. It was Liv Schreiber in that one as well.
That's right. We love a bit of Liv.
They do love a bit of Liv. But yeah, no, they're looking after us, and we're thoroughly enjoying the movies that they're sending us to do reviews on.
Good episode, Bob.
Yes. All right. Well, we'll be back next time with a normal topic episode.
Yeah.
In the meantime, enjoy our branching episodes. If you know someone who might like to listen to us, then send them an episode. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check us out on socials, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube.
And if you want us to review your movie, send us an email.
Yes.
Bang.
Only if it's good, though.
Really good.
And it's got like a name actor in it.
Like Liv.
Yeah.
Liv Schreiber.
No mean-spirited. None of that shit.
It was harsh.
It was harsh.
Anyway, adios, elevators. Adios, bitch.